It's one of those days today. I got nothing to do, nowhere to go, no plans, aside from meeting some friends for lunch, and I really don't want to do much of anything today. I've just been kind of wasting the morning away. I woke up at like 5 a.m., parked in front of my parents' house, went inside, used their facilities, and decided to lay down in their spare room and woke up around 8:30. So I guess I needed a little bit of extra sleep. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And there's really not much to do here at 5 in the morning. I mean, sun doesn't even come up until like 6:37. Regardless, I'm sitting here in a beautiful parking lot in Old Town Clovis, watching podcasts and videos and whatnot, just hanging out. It's gonna be one of those lazy kind of days. And it's not just out of sheer boredom that it's a lazy day. I just feel like having a lazy day. Not driving around all day exploring stuff. Not every day isn't a grand adventure. But every day in van life is interesting. That's for sure. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, I know. Look at that. My little Huntington Lake map bandana is torn up. This has fallen down a couple of times. I guess it's stretched out, getting old. So I just keep putting tacks in it to keep it up. Because more than anything, it's not a decoration. This is here to keep the oil from my head off of this fine wood. Otherwise, there'd be like just a greasy dark spot up here because this $1 million hair comes with its prices. I'm starting to run out of things to watch on Netflix and YouTube. I feel like sometimes I just hit that wall of the algorithm and it stops giving me things of interest. What are you guys watching out there? If you're watching something of great interest, especially in a documentary format, leave it in the comments below so I can check it out. I'm always looking for a good documentary. I think I'm gonna just cruise over to Old Town, about a block that way. Just kind of check it out, see what's doing. Just kind of driving around aimlessly, turning down streets here and there. I was driving by a school and I just had like a flash of a memory in my brain of a dream I had last night where I was opening up a letter and it was to inform me that school was starting up again at the end of the week. And I was mortified. I was like, no, really? We got to go back to school? I've been having so much fun in my band, making my videos. I don't want to go back to school. Thankfully, that was just a dream. I'm parked up here now at the Walmart. And, you know, I pulled into the spot right by a tree here. And I noticed kind of something funny. Somebody hung a little air freshener on the tree. So I've had this one up here for quite a while, and I got some more in the glove box over here. So I thought it might be kind of fun just to add my tree to the tree. Maybe we start something going on and this turns into the air freshener ornament tree. Never know. All right, I'm gonna take this off here. Hopefully. The smell's long gone on this guy. What's all this construction on 3rd Street just off of Clovis? Well, I saw in the news last night they're building a brand new transportation center, a little transportation hub right over here. And apparently Clovis is now going to be focusing on more public transportation. Probably a good thing. I don't know who's using public transportation now that's already in Clovis. And actually what I heard on the news is that it's going to be free as well. So I guess if you don't have a car and you're here, you can get around a lot easier. I ended up getting a decent spot here, just around the corner from the restaurant. I'm a little bit early, so I'm just gonna kind of walk around Old Town, check out the sights. Kind of a funny little thing I want to show you too. Do you know who this guy is? Well, I didn't, because maybe I'm just a bit too young, but I never grew up watching old westerns. This is Ken Curtis, portrayed Festus Hagen of Gunsmoke. Why is his statue here? Well, because Ken Curtis at some point around 1980, well, he and his wife moved here to Clovis. Okay, they moved here to Clovis and they set down roots. And according to the sign here, Mr. Curtis appeared in the 1991 Clovis Rodeo, which was one day before he died. So to memorialize him, they put this little statue here right next to the bank, made by Samantha Cohen. I had a nice lunch at Luna's Italian restaurant, pizzeria. I got a nice plate of meatballs with sauteed peppers, red sauce, mozzarella melted on top. It was yummy. Ooh, still burping it up. Had a great lunch, catching up with some friends, and great news. They decided to help me buy a new drone. So coming up in the next couple days, gonna be making a purchase. I gotta narrow it down and decide exactly which one I want to get. I'm eyeballing the Mavic 2. I think that one has the most capabilities. It's got sensors all around, tracking features, and I'm looking forward to making that purchase in the coming days. So, good news. Drone shots are coming back. I know a lot of people like those. They comment about that, and I like it too. Just to be able to go someplace and throw the drone up and see it from a different perspective. It's great. So I'm very excited about that. And you know who you are. Thank you so much. I can't even express the thoughts I'm processing right now on your generosity. That's about, what, 3:45 in the afternoon. Beautiful day out today. Sky's clear. Wind came through yesterday and blew all the yuck away. And it's such a nice day. I want to get out of town again. But I got things holding me here for a little while. A few more days at least. So, I know it doesn't make for, quality content to redo the same thing. But screw it. I'm going back to Lake Campground because I really enjoyed the facilities there. Nothing fancy, but I just like the environment there. Calm, peaceful. I can park up, set up shop, do whatever I want, not have to worry about moving around, getting knocked on, none of that stuff. So, I know, I'm becoming a little bit soft under the skin, or whatever you want to say. Getting used to nice, secure campsites. Well, why not? Only cost $25. That's kind of cool. It only costs like $25, and imagine you wanted to just go spend a night at a hotel and treat yourself. $100. Well, that's 4 campsites. So I got at least another couple in me here. Well, here we are back at Lake Campground. Less people here this time. It was a holiday the last time I was here, President's Day. That was a few days ago. I was parked where that camper is last time I was here, and I'm now parked just directly opposite it. Bathroom right on the other side of the van there. Nice, quiet, peaceful spot. I was in such a good mood today after my lunch meeting, and just, getting to know that there's people out there that care for me and are looking out for me and willing to help me in my adventures in life, and, whatever comes up. There's always somebody out there looking after me, and I can't be more grateful than I am about that. And I don't know how to express it without getting all emotional. So I just felt like I wanted to kind of treat myself today and just kind of give myself a little bit of a sigh, just a big exhale and release some of that life stress, let it out into the ether and not take it back in. I was thinking about it. What could I do if I wanted to treat myself today? And this is the only thing I could think about. Coming out here, just having a nice afternoon, evening, watch another sunset in peace and quiet, away from the loud vehicles racing about, the hustle and bustle of the city. It just wears on me. And the longer I'm in my van, the more it wears on me. I feel like the less time I want to spend in the city, the more time I want to spend out in places like this, in nature, the birds, the river, the trees and the grass, and of course, the pine cones. I really love this chair. I don't know if I ever talked much about it. Made by Ozark Trail from Walmart. It's got this cool little table that folds out on the side. Put a drink in it. Nice and comfy, padded. Folds out, fits nicely in the back of the van. Anytime I got a spot like this, I always like to pull it out. Well, what an amazing day this turned out to be. I almost at a loss for words. Kind of spoken out today. I just overwhelmed by the generosity of the people around me, and I really have no way to express that, so I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my night watching some crazy podcasts. Have a great night.